Committee on Oversight and Investigation is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I want to compliment you on the diversity of the panel and for the tenacity that you've shown in this area. I think history will be very kind to you. Diversity has become a great talking point. The challenge for us is, how do we make it an action item? Talking points are great. Action items are better. Dr. King reminded us that those who tell us that we can wait, that there's more time, that wait almost always means never. He went on to say that justice too long delayed is justice denied. So let's take a look at this from a voir dire or voir dire, depending on where you're from, point of view. It's a term that trial lawyers use, one that I'm quite fond of as a former litigator. Question for you, and would you kindly extend a hand into the air so that I may, for the record, record your position. If you believe that CEOs should be incentivized to ensure diversity in its company's ranks, particularly in upper management positions, kindly extend a hand into the air. All right, let the record, please hold your hands so that I may make a proper recording. I take photos of these for my office. Let the record reflect that Ms. Mercer, Ms. Alabi, and is that Ms. Greenfield? I can't quite see it from here. All right, they did not raise their hands.
Oh, sorry.
If you believe that race-conscious regulations are needed to ensure financial inclusion, raise your hand, please. Race-conscious regulations. I believe that one of our panelists indicated that that would be very helpful. But one person, raise your hand, please, if you think race-conscious regulations are needed. All right, we'll note that one panelist has extended a hand, and that is Ms. El-Halabi. Thank you very much. Friends, one more question. If you believe that in a country wherein women outnumber men, 71% of the average executive senior level diversity positions across banks, that 71% of them should be held by men, extend a hand into the air. If you think that 71% should be held by men, not one hand is in the air. Well, 71% are currently held by men, 29% by women. All I'm asking is, if you think that's right, raise your hand. All right, let's do it the other way. If you think that's wrong, raise your hand. You have to participate. I know it's tough. Thank you. Dear friends, I greatly appreciate what's happening here, but having lived as long as I have and experienced the invidious discrimination that I've suffered, I really don't have as much patience because I don't have as much time left to make the change that I want to see. I just don't have the patience that a good many of my colleagues, and I respect them, but I don't have it. We need to change it, and we need to change it right away.
Agreed.
The excuse of we can't find any, that's what I'm hearing from some of you. That's not acceptable. I see one sitting out there in the office right now, a person who's capable, competent, qualified, was hired by your business, Mr. Benson. People are available. We've got to get on with it. I refuse to leave the planet, assuming that I have a reasonable amount of time left, without at least making sure that my record reflects that I did all that I could. When you have power, you have to use it. We have the power regulations may be the thing to do. I think the carrot was a good idea, but after having heard things today, I think we've got to move now to the stick. That's regulations. I yield back the balance of my time.